All right. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday predictions. Okay, this is my first time ever really doing like NFL predictions, playoff predictions, whatever it is. If you know me, you know I'm a big football fan, NFL football fan, Tennessee Titans fan. So this is just what I think about the Super Bowl and what I think the predictions will be. Okay. Now, admittedly, the two teams that are playing, they were not my predictions as far as Super Bowl early in the year. Okay. My prediction early in the year was the Detroit Lions versus the Baltimore Ravens. Okay. Now, I did have these two teams, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chiefs, in the group of teams that I thought were serious teams. Okay. Playoff Super Bowl contending teams. Okay. I did have them in that group, but they weren't my prediction as far as who's going to be in the big game. I'll admit that. Okay. Now, again, the only teams I thought were ever going to make it was the Detroit Lions, Ravens, Eagles, and Chiefs. Okay. Detroit Lions ain't make it because they choked and croaked against the Commanders. The Ravens ain't make it because, again, they choked and croaked against the Bills. Okay. They not in it. Okay. But as far as the other teams, if you ever thought any other team but one of these four teams was going to be there, the Steelers, the Texans, the Vikings, the Rams, like any of these teams, if you ever for 1 second thought they was actually going to make it to the Super Bowl, your drug dealer, your alcohol dealer, your psychedelics dealer, any of those people, just DM me with their information because I want to feel exactly what you're feeling if you thought any of those other teams was going to make it. That's number one, okay? Number two, the actual Super Bowl, the prediction of it all, I really think this game could go either way. I think these teams from top to bottom, when you consider everything, they're pretty evenly matched in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? When you consider the talent of the teams and the coaching, I think that these two teams are pretty evenly matched. Okay. When it comes to the coaching, right? The Chiefs got Andy Reid and Spagnuolo. Okay. Eagles got Sirianni, kind of a risk-taking type of guy. But I think if they play 5 games, the Chiefs coaching staff is out-coaching Philly 3 or 4 times out that 5. Okay, the coaching to me is clearly with the Chiefs, in my opinion. Now, I think if you're a football fan, NFL fan, if you've been watching all season, I don't think it's crazy to say that the Eagles, as far as their roster, as far as talent, they're a better football team when it comes to talent. The guys on the roster, right? The Chiefs have some dogs too. But as far as the Eagles, they just got dogs at every single level. Like, they're talented everywhere. On the D-line, they got Jalen Carter. They got, what's the guy's name? Jordan, I always forget his last name. Jordan, I forget his name, but Jordan something. They got Bond, the linebacker, on a 1-year deal playing crazy. He was up for Defensive Player of the Year award on a 1-year deal. They got the secondary, they got CJ Gardner-Johnson playing good this year. Blankenship. They got 2 rookies, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. Like, they just have dogs everywhere. Their offense has dogs. They got Smitty, they got AJ, they got Saquon, they got Goddard, they got Jahan Dawson done some good things this year. Their line is the best line in the league. Like, their quarterback is a good quarterback. Like, they got dogs everywhere. Now, the Chiefs, they got dogs too, right? They got Nick Bolton. They got Karlaftis, front 7. They got Chris Jones, obviously. They got McDuffie. They got who's in the secondary? I forget their secondary. But they got dogs too everywhere. On the offensive side, they got guys, but I just don't think their offense is as good as the Eagles offense when you look at skill players, right? They got Worthy, who's a good rookie for sure, playing really well. They got D-Hop, which is obviously a very sure-handed third down pass catcher, but he's getting up there in age, like, you know. They got formerly known as Hollywood Brown, Marquise. We call you Marquise from now on, even though he's playing okay. But Hollywood was never a name for you, buddy. Okay, we just gonna call you Marquise. All right, Marquise Brown. They got obviously Travis Kelce. They got, you know, guys like Justin Watson and Noah Gray and stuff. My point is, they have guys, but they don't have super firepower. Got some good backs back there. You know, they got Kareem Hunt, Pacheco. I think P. Ryan still plays for them. But again, when you talk about balancing out, they got that guy number 15 back there, Patrick Mahomes. You can never count him out. So again, when you look at the line is okay too. They got a decent line, I think. So when you look at everything combined, it's pretty evenly matched from coaching to talent to quarterbacks. Like everything combined is pretty evenly matched. I think that this game could go either way. I think that the determining factor of this game is going to be A.J. Brown. I say that because I think there's no secret about what the game plan for the Chiefs will be. They're going to sell out to stop the run on first down, second down, 70, 75, 80% of the game. They're going to blitz. They're going to sell out to stop the run, stack the box, and they're going to dare the receivers and Jalen Hurts to beat these guys, okay? When they do that, you need your best player to show out. If A.J. Brown gets shut down, everything else, Goddard might get some yards, but I think those would be trash yards. Like, they're not going to really amount to nothing, right? If A.J. Brown can abuse McDuffie, which I think he will, I think a legacy game for A.J. Brown is coming. If A.J. Brown can abuse McDuffie, man, this might not go the way y'all think it's going to go, okay? Because at that point, it's like, okay, we selling out to stop the run, but A.J. Brown is still killing us down the field. Slants, digs. I think he's going to have a couple big plays. So I think this is going to be a legacy game for A.J. Brown. I'm going to say like 110 yards, 2 touchdowns, okay? That's what I think. Let me stop yapping. This is my prediction for the Super Bowl as far as the final score, all right? I think that when it comes to the Eagles, they don't do no crazy scheme when it comes to defense. They just play. They got so much talent. They just play the game. So I think their front four is going to generate enough pressure to not contain Patrick Mahomes, because you can't really contain him. You can't really stop him, but contain him enough for their offense to go out there and put up some points. Okay, I think the final score is going to be 31-27 Eagles. Okay, hopefully this don't come back to bite me in the ass. I ain't never done a prediction in my life before. I know how y'all be with predictions. NFL fans are ruthless. Y'all gonna come back and say, you punk ass nigga, look what you predicted and look what happened. Hey, look, I'm turning my phone off. So say whatever you want to say. I ain't gonna see it. All right. But anyway, we're gonna see what happens. This is just my prediction. If you think it's stupid, let me know. If you agree with me, let me know. If you got your own opinion, let me know. Okay? The game is in 3 hours. We're going to see how it's going to go. All right?